David, home win, clean sheet. That's a very solid professional job today.
Yeah, to be totally honest, when we speak about professional, I was not. Let's start with the thing where I was not so happy and. With today, this was our game management. Maybe in the last 5 minutes or in the stoppage time, we had chances to run down the clock where we went for the next goal. This was the only thing really where I was not pleased today. I think we played a very, very good first half. Everything was there apart from the final touch, from the goals. We attacked the right spaces. We invested a lot of energy. Our counter press was world class, and then we pushed till the final second. And in the shot before the halftime, obviously Jack Scasey scored a very deserved goal. Second half, we were top in terms of the shift, the workload which the players brought onto the pitch. I'm very proud about what they've shown there. Obviously. We didn't play it as fluid as we have done in the first half, and we didn't use the couple of good chances which we had to kill the game. If you do this, then you have to make sure that you fight till the final second. This is what the players have done, and this is why I'm absolutely delighted about today's performance. First half, how we played and how we defended. Second half, how the players worked hard together to get this result over the line. A clean sheet when needed. And obviously a big win, an important win against the opponent. I said this before, and they are a very, very good side, a top side with very good individuals. They invested a lot of money in this window, and I think we've seen this, and to beat them was big for us today.
I mean, the goal that decided the game, Jack Stacey, apparently that's his first goal in 3.5 years, but he took it like a striker, the anticipation and also the finish.
Yeah, it's great that we now have fullbacks who can score goals as well, not only give assists, but to be totally honest, they get asked to. He played very well today, defensively totally solid, and offensively he and Fazi on the right side and on the left side with Johnny Rowe and Dimi, and later on with Shemi as well. We look that we can create something and that we can close the wings as well defensively.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Fashnak as well, particularly. I mean, as you said all along, look at this guy's pedigree. He will be a good player. He's got everything in terms of what you need as a midfielder to play maybe in the Championship, and you can see that every game now. The influence he's exerting on the ball, off the ball.
Yeah, from my point of view, this was Fazi's best performance today for us, especially after the poor Rotherham game, which we and he has shown as well. It was defensively, he used every situation to go for the challenge, and offensively he picked very often up the right pass. Was a little bit unlucky not to score today. The workload which he has shown was great as well. From my point of view, it was Fazi's best performance. Yes.
You referenced the lads on the other side. Yanulis was looked like a bit of an issue there. Five right fry.
No, he felt his quad a little bit, but I've spoken with him afterwards. He does not think that it's something serious.
And obviously, we know, you had a look at him in pre-season in that position, Fuerte, but to throw him in against the, as you say, very good side early on, in him still learning the position, how did you think he adapted? Shemi?
Good. So for me, it was anything but a surprise. He has everything to be a very, very good fullback in our idea of the game. He obviously still learns, but he only can learn when he plays, and this is what he did today. It was another step in his fullback development, if it makes sense. Even if I can say he has all the skills and the mindset, which is quite important to be attractive and to be strong in this position.
Just a word on Wang. You managed to get him on there. He'll obviously, probably didn't even know maybe all his teammates' names, the amount of time that he's had to work with them, but that will be money in the bank, and he'll push on from there. Yeah,
but everything what I've seen from him in training in the last 2 days has shown me he has a lot of skills which attract us, and he works as well. I think we've seen, and it's never easy as a striker to come in, that he really tried to close them down and to close gaps as well. Obviously he had his moments offensively, worked good as well in this one situation. This was one of the situations where I thought, okay, come on guys, there we have to manage the game better. Don't go for goal, go in the corner and run down the clock. But It only shows how desperate it is. He didn't play a lot of football for his club in the past. Luckily, he played 20 minutes 2 times for South Korea. We are happy to have him because we know that there are a lot of games just around the corner now in the next 21 days. And we will need everyone who started today, everyone who was on the bench today, and even the guys who were not involved today in the squad. This is, for me, for 100% sure.
It's got more of a can, David. As you say, particularly after Rotherham, important to not bounce back because the previous 6 games are very good results and performances, but in front of your home fans as well. 3 wins at home now as well. That's massive as well, and 6 wins in 8 overall. Just underlines what a very positive start it's been.
Yeah, correct. It's a positive start, and I really loved, and this was important for us, for ourselves to be fair, and we asked ourselves, I said this in the press conference, that maybe it's a little bit unfair to speak about this one half time out of the first 7 games against Rotherham where we were really, really poor. But if we like to move forward in a positive way and to learn and to develop, we have to. And we have spoken about it, and we said clear that first and foremost we all together have to commit for the defensive work, for the hard work, for the yards, the hard yards, the dirty yards, and this is what the players have done today. Fantastic, and this is why they deserve to win against, again, a very good side from Stoke.
Just final one. Obviously, on Thursday, you said Nacho was going for a bit of a scan. Can you give us an update on him, how it looks?
Yeah, the injury is not as serious as he needs in surgery, but more serious than we first thought. So he is now in a boot for the next 10 days, 14 days. And obviously, when then we see how good the swelling is going down, or is less, we can predict something. There is a slight chance that he can make it before the international break, but if not, at the latest after the next international break, he will be back and can play for us.
David, were you pleasantly surprised to see Jack in the opposition 6-yard box?
No. So obviously, if the attack is on the left side, we ask our wingers to be in certain positions, and this is one of them. Our fullback, sorry. This is why I was not surprised, but obviously I was very happy that he behaved like a top striker and was very calm in the situation.
I was going to say, he gambled like Alan Shearer used to do with Ian Wright. He just gambled on the ball and took it like a poacher.
Yeah, but to be fair, you see how tight everything is in the championship. So he used this opportunity quite calm, and I think Stoke had a similar chance 30 seconds before the final whistle, and obviously their player missed the situation or didn't hit the ball in this situation, and this is so tied together. Sometimes today it was, because I think 2 very good sides met each other today.
He looks a real, I won't say character, proper character, the way he was putting himself, like his teammates did, on the line, his body on the line. There were quite a few blocks from Jack, and is that kind of what you expect from all your players, but certainly that's what he's delivering?
Yeah, Jackie is a top professional and feels responsible for both ends, the defensive end and for the offensive end as well, and it's great to have him. He's quite a quiet person, not the loudest, but he does his job from the first till the final second. Today, I think it was a top performance which he has shown, not only because of his goals. I think he had a lot of good situations, good crosses, was totally solid defensively. It was a top fullback performance which you have shown.
And lastly, as a manager, it's great when you win 4-0 and it's great when you win 3 against Millwall, but do these victories, they count the same, don't they? They're really important.
Obviously emotional, and from the stress it's less if you are 4-0 up after 80 minutes normally, but this wins where, listen, it's like it's always the same. The players get asked questions. So today the biggest questions in the second half was, will we do the hard yards? Will we really dig in? Will they really put the shift in, the workload in, this togetherness in to get this result over the line. And they did. They've done it great, especially after, as we said, the Rotherham game. First half, the question was a little bit different. It was a question, okay, will we really put the energy, the pressure on them, that they don't get a breather, that we are strong in the counter press, that we play in the out areas? They did, and they scored as well. So obviously these games help you that you know, okay, we can get a result over the line if we need. And obviously a clean sheet is always great, and we have not played so much or so many games at home so far, so we really enjoyed it to be back here, and we are looking forward to Wednesday when we can be here again.
Michael, just one for me, David. Was it a conscious decision in the second half to try and control the game rather than going for a second goal to try and kill it, or was that just the dynamic of how it was playing out?
No, we didn't say we like to play more from the mid block rather than from the high pressure. This was not our aim, but obviously the opponent put a lot of pressure on us. What we then said is, okay, we have and we will have enough opportunities and we will have enough quality that we will get our 2-3 chances, and I think we had 2 very good opportunities. Then you can or have to kill the game to settle everything down, what we haven't done. Obviously, then the last 10 minutes we decided, yes, to play more in a 4-5-1 with Gipsy as a third midfielder to get this result over the line. And I think at the end of the day, even if we didn't defend everything and we had in the one situation luck as well and Gunny in goal, I can say I think they have done it fantastic.
Thank you.
Right, thanks everybody.